Good evening everyone and welcome to Friday HPR's race. The last race of the current season. The champions have already been decided. Brizzy Boy's taken the drivers and he's taken the Constructors' Championship at the same time with his teammate, who is not on. Chill about. We are in Mexico and it's looking wet, but looks like we're going to have a wet quality, dry race. Thanks for that information, John, and good evening, John. Good to have you here, son. So let me just change the settings for the sound so the cars aren't too overpowered here. Right, I am ready to rock and roll. So, as we come into the last weekend of this season, most of the title races have been decided, and everyone is looking forward to the new season when we will kick off at Monza with the HPR Monday League 100%. That'll be followed by the Tuesday and Wednesday leagues, then the normal Friday, Saturday and Sunday leagues. 9 tiers of racing we have grown, and I'd just like to take this chance to thank all the drivers this year have helped make HPR a massive community, and I could tell you now, Jamie will appreciate all the drivers for being in HPR. I've enjoyed all the racing I do in HPR and commentating. A great bunch of lads. So who is on there fast lap? So Joey then, I think, is the first guy around. No, he's not. TJ Barnes is the furthest guy around on his fly lap as he just goes past Brizzy Boy there in the first sector. So let's see what TJ Barnes can do here through a wet quali. Everyone's on the intermediate tyres by the looks of it. Yeah. So then TJ then just feathering his throttle a little bit here at the moment. Just testing the grip out on his first run here by the looks of it. Everyone's just going to have to just find the grip levels. So what kind of setups are people going for as well? Are people going to go for a wet setup because it's wet in qualifying and then go for a dry set? Well, you can't change it, it'd be part of Fermo, so people are going to risk going out here on the dry setups, hoping that they can get a decent enough timing on the dry. You won't have as much grip as your wet setups, but if the race is going to be dry, you'd expect people to be on the dry. Now here we go, TJ Barnes around the last corner. Across his line of 126.9 for TJ there. That's quite a good lap. Joey will be the next guy to cross the line. And Joey does not beat him. He's about 8/10 back from the current leader there. So Reese has joined as well. Now where is everyone? Legless invalidated his time. We'll jump on with Koi's Army, who's been impressed me late. We've got a spun round car there, and that is the other Aston Martin. That's going to be A-Lad. So A-Lad spun it there, coming into the last corner. And Koi's Army comes across the line into 5th at the moment, and it's quite tight at the top here. 3rd, 4th, 5th split by 0.2 of a second. And Cass has now gone straight to the top of the leaderboard here for 126.2, and then he's instantly beaten by Jonathan Cox for 126.2. Fantastic lap there from Jonathan. Nice early, good lap to get in there. He's put himself 4/10 clear of anyone. So where Brizzy is. Brizzy is just about to start the last sector now. See what kind of lap time Brizzy is putting at the moment. As it comes around here. Hard on the brakes. Feathers his throttle. Fantastic line. World champion for this tier. And he comes out the last corner. It's where Brizzy Boy is going to put himself. And Brizzy Boy now beats Jonathan Cox at the moment. He's gone 4/10 quicker than Jonathan at the top there. Fantastic lap there from Brizzy Boy. Hill Train has just slid into 5th. Sakabine's gone into 7th. Chartman's on a lap. He's currently going through sector 2 in the S's right now. It's right on board with him. So nice bit of curb there. It's riding the curbs. Looking like a good lap for John here. 1.4, 1 minute 4 in that second sector. That's quite a good, reasonable time for John. Is he going to get a good line for this corner? He does. Fantastic line for that last chicane there by John into the last corner. Feathers his throttle, gets the power down as Cass has retired. And he's in the pit, I think. So you don't think he's going to go faster as John goes into 1.6 seconds behind the leaders. There's Toonsbrad and Julian Schoon. He's had his lap invalidated. Toonsbrad is just on sector 2 through this narrow, slow, twisty part of the track. This track here isn't the best for the safety car. Safety car goes very slow for that sector, and right at the end of the track, when the safety car comes in, it's hard to get much of a gap between yourself and the safety car. So it kind of limits your options on getting the race back underway if you're the leading car. Toonsbrad here having a good run at this right now. Through the last sector. Can you get a good line through here? We turned very tight there, bumping over the curbs. So Toonsbrad can do. Hill Trainer's just put himself up into third. 5 tenths behind the leader. And here we go. And Toonsbrad goes up to third with a good lap there from Toonsbrad. How's Reese doing? Reese is currently just starting his lap. Where's Ice One? Ice One's currently in sector 2, so we'll follow Ice One. See what kind of time Ice One can put in here. It's been a very entertaining season in this tier. I've enjoyed every moment of it. Been a privilege to commentate for you guys. Been a privilege to commentate on Wednesdays as well. I'm looking forward to the new season myself. I will personally be racing in the Monday tier, the 100% tier, the Wednesday tier, the Saturday tier, and the Sunday 7 PM tier. So this is what Ice One can do. I'll be commentating on Wednesdays and Fridays, and Ice One's just invalidated his lap there. Race is invalidated as well. Let's see what Julian Schoon can do in his first race for HPR here. Let's see if he can get a good time in. He's joined late in the season, literally the last race of the season. But it'd be nice to have a good little look at him here before the new season starts. So we all know what kind of pace he's at for next season. As he comes through the S's here. Nicely on the throttle. Went through the S's very nicely there. He's doing a 1 minute 5 through there, so he's a second down on what I think Sharpman did for there. And Jonathan Cox then has gone back onto the pole. So Jonathan Cox has beaten Brizzy Boy's time by 3 tenths of a second here. And Brizzy Boy is currently on an out lap. We'll see if Brizzy Boy can improve and beat that lap time. So 1:28 for the new guy. So Chapman and Coys will definitely be wanting to get a better lap time in. They're currently 9th and 10th at the moment. Legless is doing in a lap race, and Ice One. So Ice One's coming around the last corner now. And his last lap invalidates, see what he can do. Comes, takes a narrow line for that last corner, and Ice One goes up to 10th. Not his best lap here. Just jump on board with Reese, who's going for that final sector out into the last corner. Part of the Racers 1 crew. And Reese comes across the line in 8th and beats his 2 Racers 1 crewmates. Coy's Army and Chapman then beaten by their good friend Reese. I also heard Reese beats them playing the PGA golf game as well. I have started playing golf with them, and this is put it this way, they beat me. So I'm going to have to get some practice in on that game at some point. I can't have John beating me at 2 games. It's just not on. It's just not on. There's got to be a game I'm better than John. Brizzy Boy's on a flyer here. He's gone purple through the second sector here as Brizzy. As he comes in now, he's going to be trying to get as close to Jonathan as he can here. And we are flying. He's coming to the last corner. Great line there for him. Still got the tyres of Caster. And Busy Boy, oh, he improves, but he doesn't go onto pole. 0.032 behind Jonathan Cox here. So Jonathan has the upper hand on Busy Boy right now. Them two last few races since Jonathan has joined have been having quite a good battle. Ooh, Busy Boy, that was some drifting there, bro. That was quite a skillful drift you were doing there. I enjoyed that one. Jonathan's also on another lap. He's gone purple for the second sector here. So is Jonathan going to improve through the last corner? Let's see what he can do. So Jonathan comes around that last corner. Doesn't improve though. So he's on a lap time right now. Let's have a quick gander through. The ice one's on a lap, but he's going slow. Legless is invalidated. TJ Barnes is invalidated, so there's only really race. Yeah, let's put in a lap time in right now. And Chapman's in 9th. He has improved a little bit, I think. Let's see if Reese is improving. Reese currently on 5th place right now. And he comes across the line. He's 5 tenths up here in the second sector. So Reese here could be up here. He could be into the top 3. If he can get this carry on, he will be definitely top 3. Will he be able to challenge the top 2? He comes around the last 2 corners. Out the fly, coming to the line. Here comes Reese. Reese goes into 3rd. Still 6 tenths beyond the leaders. But 3rd place, he'll be quite happy with that for the time being. And everyone else is currently in the pit right now. I don't know if Jonathan and Brizzy are on another flyer. Jonathan then. What's Brizzy doing? Is Brizzy on a fly now? I think he is. So we'll carry on following Brizzy. He's the only guy setting a flying right this second. See if he's up through this second sector. He is improving. 0.007. It won't be enough. Those got to find 5 thousandths of a second, hundredths of I can't pronounce it. I'm not. My head's not with it. I'm too busy watching Busy Boy. This is going to be tight. Here he comes, Busy Boy. Doesn't improve, invalidated. Ah. Busy Boy still stuck into 2nd place right now. Race invalidated. So everyone's in the pits at the moment. Aylad is setting a lap, I think. Yeah, he's just started his flying lap. His army, his teammate is also out on a lap. Well, he's on his out lap. He's getting ready to go for another run. He qualified in 13th, but we're looking to improve. I'd like to see Corey's army up there. I'd like to see him in the top 10 at least today. So it's hoping he can get a lap up to get hooked up here. So we've got 3.5 minutes left of this session. Aylad is currently the only guy that's on a flying lap right now. Currently qualified last. He hasn't set a time. Let's see what he can do as he comes through the S's here. Let's see what lap time Aylad can put in here. And the rain, I think, has stopped. I don't think it's going to be dry enough. Oh, people are switching to the dry tyres here. So, are people going to come out for their last laps on the dry tyre? As Aylad comes across the line, he's up to 12th now. So, Chartman, Legless have gone out on a soft tyre. Jonathan's gone out on an intermediate tyre. Is it time for the dry tyres? The track still looks a bit greasy. They're going to have to be careful, but if they can hook that lap time up. Yeah, so Chartman, Legless. All on the soft. Reese is going out on the soft. So pretty much everyone's going out on the soft except for Swan and Jonathan. Let's see what these guys can do. So, Legless is on a flying up then, but he's the first guy to do so on the dry tyre. We'll follow Legless then. See what sort of lap time, if he's going to be improving here on the dry tyre. He's coming through the first sector checkpoint now. You see what time Legless up? And Legless is half a second up here. It is time for the dry tyres by the looks of it. Legless is improving. So Legless is up. And everyone who's in the pit won't have a chance to get their lap in here. Where's Joey? Joey's not going to be able to get around the track. I don't think he's going to have to do a flying lap just to make it around here. So Brizzy Boy and Jonathan have put themselves at risk here at the top. Let's see then. So Legless then will be the first guy around. He was 1.6 seconds down on the leaders. He went for the dry tyre. He will get another shot at it as well. So where's Legless going to put himself here? Is he improved? Legless goes on to pole position. It's definitely time for the dry tyres here. And have Jonathan and Brizzy messed up here. They didn't go back out on the dries. So everyone on the dry tyre now is going to be flying. See what Chartman's up to then. How much up is Chartman right now? Chartman's 2 seconds up on his own time. So Chartman's going to jump the guys at the top here. Everyone who's gone out on that dry tyre may have just called it here. They may have made the brilliant decision. And Chartman comes round, and Chartman now goes on to pole. So Chartman goes pole. Where's Reese? Reese going for that last sector now. So there's 5 guys that are on that dry tyre. Reese is going to come round now. Where's Reese going to put himself? Reese goes on to pole. Team Sprat's invalidated his lap time and he was on the dries. He's not going to be happy with that one. Joey's on the dries, so he can improve as well. Chartman and Legless are on another lap here by the looks of it. So let's see what Joey's going to be improving. Legless has called it a day. I don't know if Chartman is on another flyer. Chartman's going to be right behind Joey here on the track. Joey is up on his time. He's 3.5 seconds up. Joey here could be on the front row as well. So it's him and Chartman. Jonathan and Brizzy, who are the quickest in the wet, have been punted down to 4th, 5th at the moment. Joey could make that 5th and 6th. Where's Joey qualifying? Joey's gone on to pole. So Joey steals pole position. What about Chartman? Did Chartman grab it at the death? Didn't catch it. Did Chartman steal it at the death there? No, he stays 3rd. And there you go. Look, the 4 guys at risk going out on that soft tyre are the 4 guys at the top here at qualifying. So Joey will be your pole sitter, followed by Reese and Chartman, the 2 Red Bull drivers. And you got Legless, Jonathan, Brizzy. Jonathan and Brizzy will be regretting not going out on that dry at the end. You got TJ, Team Swad, Hill Train, Cassidy making up the top 10. Sakabine, Aidad, Ice One, Coys, Army, and Julian Shoon bringing up the bottom 5. This is going to be an entertaining race now then. It's all set up to go. So then, guys, we're here for the race. Let's see what everyone can do. It's going to be an entertaining race this now. As I just check my chats. Yep, so we're ready for the race then. I think it's 32 to 35 laps. I can't remember. I did race it the weekend. I got a very good finishing position. So good luck, guys, for the final race of the Friday League. And I think I'll be seeing a few of you next season, either racing you or in leagues I'm commentating on. I wish you all the best of luck for this final race of the season. And we are lights out and away we go. So Joey hasn't had the best of starts here. Reese got a fantastic start. He's jumped Joey. And we got 5 cars abreast into turn 1. This ain't going to go. Wow. Ooh, tight there. Sure, Brizzy got a hit there from the legless guy. Someone's dropping down. Chartman's not had the best start. He's gone from 3rd to 6th here. We've got a Haas and Jonathan Cox battling. Legless and Brizzy are having a right little tangle here. That's been going on since turn 1. Brizzy's got ahead of Jonathan though. And Joey's dropped behind Reese. Cass has had the best start, along with Julian Schoen, both of them making it 4 places here. Aynard, Chartman have had the disaster of a start, both dropping 4 places. As Reese leads, Legless now is coming under pressure from Brizzy. Brizzy down the inside, and Legless pushes him wide, but Legless going to have the inside for here. Brizzy going for the cut back on him. Oh, it's gone tight, and Brizzy's been spun by Legless. Brizzy got spun by Legless, and Brizzy is falling down the order. Brizzy has fell down to 14th place here. That battle with Legless was going on from turn 1. It looked like Legless was barging Brizzy into that first corner. But that has gone disastrously for a Brizzy boy. We're side by side with Legless, and Legless literally just turned in on him there. So Reese is leading, but Joey's not letting Reese get away this one. Reese is getting Joey's just sticking to him like glue right at this moment in time. The race is he's got to keep that guy behind him. Joey though, he's a good friend of mine. He'll probably get about 40 seconds worth of penalties this race. Oh, John's already picked up a penalty. Usually John never picks up a penalty, and he's picked up one on the 2nd lap. Now that's unheard of for John. I've never seen John get a penalty so early. The only time I usually see John get a penalty is about 80-90% of the way through the race, if he gets one. That. So Chartman's the first guy to get a penalty. Nightwalker's got one as well. Nightwalker's hit Brizzy here. And Brizzy's lost some of his front wing here. Has Nightwalker taken off some of Brizzy's front wing? This has been a disaster of a start for Brizzy. As he now pits, he's going to fall way back here. Is he going to go long? I think he might. Yeah, he's going on to the hards. Brizzy's going to go long here. He's going to be way down the field. As Reese is now just slightly gapping Joey right now. What tyres did everyone pick? Because you can start on what you liked. So Jonathan went medium. Cass has gone medium. Everyone. Tia Barnes medium. Hill Train medium. Quiz Army medium. Island medium. Everyone else gone for the soft. As Reese has picked up a penalty as well. Technically Joey's leading this race. So the Reese cannot escape the Joey right now. And Joey will get the DRS here. 7 tenths back. I don't think he's going to be close enough. You want to be about 5 tenths back to really make the DRS work on this first straight. It's not really gaining on him either. He actually lost a bit of time there to Reese, even with the DRS. As Toonsprad gets past TJ Barnes here. And up to 7th. Chartman's currently on the back of Cass here. Cass not got the DRS on Jonathan right now, and that's giving Chartman the DRS here. Helping Chartman keep with him, and Brizzy Boy's retired. The Brizzy Boy is out of this race then. So Brizzy Boy's out. Reese then is still about 8 tenths up on Jojo. Jojo slowly falling back away from Reese right now. Reese just got to get Jojo out of his DRS range here and defend it. Legless, he's dropping off the back of these guys as well. So across the line goes Reese. Reese goes fastest lap of the race. Joey still in the DRS zone. Will slightly read him in a tiny bit, but not by enough. We've got another virtual safety car here. So we've lost Busy Boy in a nice one. Hill trains into the pit. Don't know why we've got that virtual safety car. Must be debris somewhere. Legless is currently entertaining Jonathan behind him. Cass is behind Jonathan. We've got bringing up the top 6. Then we've got a bit of a gap to Toonsprad, who's then got a bit of a gap to TJ Barnes. You got DRS Sakabi and Coy's Army, Aylad, Nightwalker, Helltrain, and Julian Schoon. Currently bringing up the back of the field. Busy Boy and Ice One have currently retired. So the virtual safety car ends here, and Joey timed that virtual safety car to an absolute T here, and Joey is going to go around the outside of Reese here. Ooh, Joey's run very wide, but he's got back on. These two having a good battle here. Joey timed that virtual safety car restart to a T there. And he's going to be within 3 tenths of Reese here, and he's going to get the DRS. So JJ's got DRS now. He will gain. He's going to gain. For some reason, he's not gaining enough with that DRS up open. So Joey is battling Reese here. Can Joey gets his rear wing wide open. He's just not close enough to Reese. If he can just keep within 3 tenths of him. Oh, going on behind here. So it's Jonathan versus Legless here. And Jonathan's trying to get past Legless. Legless putting up a good defense right now. So Cass is picking up a time penalty as well. He's just sticking with these guys. Chartman wants to be latching onto these guys as well. You can just see him there in the background, but he's got Toonsprad right behind him in the battle for 6th place. And the top 5 guys are closing in to each other. Reese has pulled out. A bit of a gap to Joey again right now. The battle to watch now. Legless won't have DRS. Jonathan will. Jonathan's already gaining on Legless here. Legless goes to the inside. Jonathan doesn't even need to battle him for the corner because he'd already made the move stick. And Jonathan moves up to 3rd place. Now Legless, can he fight back? Oh, Jonathan's got out of shape. Legless is going to have the chance to come back at him. But he's not going to be... Oh, he's going for the inside. Bit risky there. But this is leaving it open for Cass. We're avoiding on board with Cass right now. As Cass now wants to join this battle for 3rd place that we got going on right now. As Reese has now just dropped Joey from the DRS zone. So Jonathan then has got past Legless and he's already putting away a gap over Legless. Is Legless struggling on his soft tyres right now? Casson got the DRS. He's gone for the inside. Slightly out braked himself. Legless got him back on the cut back there. So Legless goes back up to 4th. Casson will be close enough to get him on the DRS straight, you'd think. That little battle between these two guys has dropped them out of the DRS zone. As Cass gets moved on Legless. Now Legless is going to be in the stream. Is he going to go for the move? No, he thinks better of it there, does Legless. As Chartman comes under pressure from Toonsprad. Toonsprad runs deep. Chartman there is going to be trying to get him back on the cutback, but he's not going to get it. Toonspad's got the move done there. Toonspad's going to have the DRS as well, so he's going to just pull a little gap on. Chartman, then we've got a bit of a gap then behind to 8th place TJ Barnes. He's got DRS. 1 second behind him. Corey's Army's in 10th, 6 seconds back from these guys. That's in 11th. Nightwalker's in 12th. Hill Train 13th. Julian's in 14th, but slowly working his way back in on Hill Train. So Hill Train now is all over the back of Nightwalker in the battle for 12th. Nightwalker's having to go defensive here against Hill Train. Hill Train, though, get the power down. He's going to be forced to the outside. He's just been shown the edge of the track there from the McLaren driver. The Hill Train will have the DRS for this next sector. And a fantastic move there from Hill Train. He took a different line for that corner and got the move done. Fantastic racing from him there. As He's just literally lingering around this 9/10 mark on race. Jonathan's 2.5 seconds further back. He is on the medium tyre. He's doing a good pace here. Cassie's gaining on him though. Cassie's gaining on Jonathan. Legless is in 5th. Chapman's in 6th. Chapman's then found a way back past him, spread them. Them two having a nice little battle today. So quick. Who's got the fastest lap? That's Toonspad's got the fastest lap right now. So in penalty wise, Legless has got 6. Everyone else has got 3. Have got penalties. Let's see what these guys can do. So tyre life, the soft tyres that people are running, they will be thinking that they might have to come in about 3. Well, I reckon you can get about 15 laps out of these tyres on the soft. Joey there has gone for the undercut. He is pitted. He's coming back out on the mediums right now. So this is going to be a key lap for Reese. He's going to have to put the power down. He's going to hope that JJ doesn't have the best of opening laps here. And we follow JJ because he's going to have a lad right up behind him. He's got out just ahead of him. But A-lad's going to try and put the move into turn 1. But JJ shows in the door there. JJ's come out in 9th. He's going to have a bit of a free track in front of him to really push on here. So Reese leading them by 3 seconds to Jonathan. Jonathan's 2 seconds ahead of Cass. He's 2 seconds ahead of Legless. He's slowly falling back into Chartman's grasp here. Chartman has got that gap down from 2 seconds. It's now just literally just above the 1 second range. Chartman will be trying to get him into the DRS range here, not just for the overtake, but to have a DRS. It will help keep Toonsprad behind him. As Reese goes for another lap there. Oh, we've got a car in the pit. Who's that? That's going to be Legless. So Legless, I think. No, it won't Legless. Who's that? That's coming to the pit. It looked like a car coming to the pit there. Chartman then's going to be... Why is Chartman not got DRS? He didn't need DRS. He's still gaining. Oh, that was a bit of a late dive there from TJ Barnes on Chartman. That's how it's out. Toonspad there with late dive on Chartman's got past him. So now Chartman's been down to 6th. Toonspad's up to 5th. The two Alpha Romeo's in 4th and 5th right now. Oh, Chartman spun it. Chartman has bit of bit of contact there with Chartman, with him and Toonspad, and Chartman has been spun round. And he's currently 8th, trying to get the car pointed in a straight line. Chartman gets his car back underway. He's down in 8th now. And he's going to have red hot tyres as well. Just caught the end of that instant there. I didn't see what happened. As I flicked to the camera of them, I just saw Chartman and Toonspad having a bit of a contact, and Chartman coming off worse then. So Reese in the pits then. And he's having another set of soft tyres put on his race. So he'll be going medium at the end, whilst Joe Joey will be going soft in. Now where's Joe Joey? Joe Joey's coming around that last corner right now. Where's Reese? Reese is coming out the pit. Joe Joey's going to be at full chat though. And Reese has done it. The undercut has not worked for Joe Joey here. That was going to be a key moment of the race between them two. The race has made sure that undercut has not worked. So Jonathan has inherited the lead of the race here on lap 12. He's 2.5 seconds to the good over Cass right now. He will wanting to be stretched in this lead. So Jonathan then leads by 2.5 seconds. TJ Barnes, he's 9 seconds further back from these guys. Race and Joe Joey have come out a bit along different strategies, and Race is already making them soft tyres work. He's pulled out 2 seconds over Joe Joey right now. A-Lad is in 6th, but yet to start. Regular has pitted and went for the sauce, or Toonspad's gone for the mediums, and he's 2 seconds behind him. He'll trade. Is 9th, Sakabini is in 10th, Koizami's in 11th, Julian's in 12th, Chartman's starting in 13th here. He's on fresh mediums. But Chartman's racing is deteriorated a little bit here. He won't be too happy. That's cost him a lot of time. And every person on the field has a penalty except for A-Lad right now. So Legless has 12 seconds worth of penalties. Race and Joey have both notched up to 6, which could be key when it comes down to where Jonathan and Cass come in at the end of the race. Legless there just gets to move down on A-Lad. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. What's that for? It's cleared itself up. So, Jonathan then is very slowly putting out a gap on Cass right now. I'm just gonna check if Reese and Joe Joey are gaining on the leaders right now. So, Reese definitely is. Joe Joey slightly is. Nicholas picks up another 3 seconds of penalties, takes him up to 15 for the race. So Jonathan leading Let's see, Reese is gaining on the front guys, and so is Jojo. So the undercut will be having an effect on them, but Jonathan and Cass are running different strategies to Reese and Jojo at the moment. Reese will have to go soft or hard, medium or hard towards the end of the race. Or if you think Jonathan could go for one stop, go on to the hard, or maybe 2 sets of softs to get into the end of the race. But Reese is definitely gaining on these front guys. Joey is dropping a load of time to Reese right now. But Joey is on the medium tyre. He's got Legless catching him as well, but Legless is on the softs. Adad still has a pit. He's gone 14 laps on the medium tyres. He's currently into 6th place at the moment. Team's in 7th. Helltrain's in 8th. TJ Barnes in 9th. There's Helltrain and TJ now having a little bit of a battle. Helltrain's on an old soft state. TJ's on brand new fresh softs here. You can already see the pace advantage that the brand new softs are having. And Helltrain's out under a lot of pressure from TJ. Weaving across against Reese to set another fastest lap of the race. As we just watched TJ Barnes get past Helltrain there. And he was expecting to pull away a little bit now. And into the pit comes Helltrain. TJ Barnes in the pit as well. Oh no, he's not. So Alad and Helltrain then come into the pit. Both on to fresh about. Alad's gone for a set of softs, so has Helltrain. Let's see where that's going to bring them back out. Chartman is currently flying down the start finish straight. He's going to come out behind. He's going to be behind Alad here. But he's got himself ahead of Helltrain. As Chartman's starting his recovery drive right now. Jonathan then is building the lead up over Cassidy. He's got it to 4 seconds now. But Reese is rapidly bringing the time down between these guys. So Reese has still got another pit stop to make. Jonathan could go on the hard tyre. As Cass pits them. I'm trying to work this out because Reese is going to have to pit again, and he literally caught up a pit stop to Cass there. Jojo retakes his 3rd place, so how far behind is Cass going to be from Jojo? Legless has managed to do the undercut on him as well. Cass has gone onto the softs. So Cass has lost about 4 seconds to Joey and Legless here in the pit. He's lost a hell of a lot more time to Reese though. So will Jonathan respond to Cass pitting here, or is he going to try and stretch them medium tyres to as long as he can? And we've got a yellow flag in sector 1. And it's Coy's Army. Coy's Army is out of the race. And we've got a safety car. We have a safety car, guys. And Jonathan will pit? Yeah, Jonathan's taking his time to pit because he'll save loads. Oh, Jonathan's been double stacked. Jonathan's been double stacked to his teammate. That's going to cost him time. Reese is pitting. So Reese here will go for the medium, should say. Reese is pitted to the end here. Oh no, so looking at strategy wise, that's a free pit stop for Reese and Joey. Because Jonathan's gone on to the softs, he won't be able to make them tyres go to the end. Cass has pitted as well. Cass has gone on to the mediums. So every guy here that was battling for the lead, so Reese, Joey, Legless, Cass, Toonsprad have all pitted onto the mediums, and they are all going to be on the tyre. That is going to be able to go all the way to the end here. Jonathan is on the softs, but he's going to have to do some sort of miracle here to pull out a pit stop's worth of time on the guys behind him. Unless he pits at the end on this safety car. By doing so, it will drop him right to the back of the field. Oh no. TJ Barnes didn't pit either. He stayed out on the softs. So he will have to pit again. But everyone on the track right now, except for Jonathan and TJ Barnes, will have to pit again. Or won't have to pit again. So Jonathan and TJ Barnes are going to be the only two guys here looking at it that will have to pit again. Everyone else should be on tyres that could get them to the end of the race here. So Jonathan's going to have to try and pull out a whole pit stop on these guys to make his strategy work now. That safety car was not the best of timings for him. One lap later he would have been happier. Will he pit though? Let's see. No, Jonathan's staying on it. So he's going to try and make that strategy work. That's going to be interesting to watch. I'm just going to start commentating for a second while I can have a quick drink. So I'm back here, and as I join back there, Alad's been given a 5-second time penalty for a collision with John. So everyone's got some sort of penalties now. Did John pick up any damage from that? I don't think he did. Game judge, that was Alad's fault. I didn't see an instant. This is a long safety car we've got going on as well. Have another lap of the safety car because we're waiting for the other Mercedes to catch up to the field right now. That's Julian. So, safety cars shook up the field quite a bit. Jonathan will be leading the race. That race being second. TJ Barnes being third, but John and TJ, you think we'll have to pit again. Joey's in fourth. Leclerc is in fifth. Sakabean's in sixth right now. Cass is in seventh. Tinspad's in eighth. Alad's in ninth. Chapman's in 10th. Hilfane will be in 11th. Julian's going to be in 12th. He can just catch up to the back of the field here. Nightwalker has been lapped and is currently wedged in between Cass and Toonspad here. And the safety car will be coming in this lap then, guys. So just watch your distances. Ooh, racer getting thrown right out. There's everyone there. This safety car at Mexico. It's not the best, it's quite slow. So Jonathan's going to get us back on the way here. And he puts the power down and off we go. Jonathan then tried to get the jump on Reese, but he didn't really get it. Reese is going to be right on the tail of Jonathan coming into this first turn. He's going to be close enough. Jonathan's sticking there. We've got a battle going on as well. TJ Barnes is looking at Reese. TJ Barnes is going around the outside. He's now going to have the inside. Back to the outside. Battle for second here between Reese and TJ Barnes is heating up. And they're side by side coming down to the next turn. And TJ's got ahead of Reese here. So Reese then has been overtaken by TJ. TJ is on the soft tyre. So TJ's up to second. Reese has been demoted down to third. Joey's in fourth. Cass has got past. Cass up to fifth. Got past DRS Sakabine. Legolas in sixth. Tim Spuds in eighth. Ninth is Ayla. Chartman's behind him. Hill Train's behind Chartman. And he's under pressure from the Julian guy. So Jonathan leads. He's already pulled out a 2-second gap to TJ. He's just literally got to go for it as Jonathan's got to have an absolute perfect race. He's got to keep going and setting good lap times here. He's got to stretch these tyres. Them softs can probably do 2 sets of 9 laps. And he's already pulling away from the guys behind. TJ's already been dropping a bit. Race is trying to stick with TJ here. Not quite close enough. Joey's in fourth. Got Chartman. Chartman's managed to get past A-Lad then, so Chartman's up into ninth then. And we'll be hunting down the Alfa Romeo of Team Spread next. A-Lad's going to have Julian Schoon behind him. Let's see what he can do. Can Julian get past A-Lad as well? As this battle's heating up, and now Hill Train's joining in on this battle. Let's see what this one's going to unfold. This is quite a good battle going on right now. Because Jonathan's absolutely fine. He's already pulled out a 4-second lead over a race. And Julian's going to be all over the back of A-Lad here. No DRS until the next lap. Here we go. Julian then pulls out on A-Lad. He's gone for the move. The A-Lad's going around the outside. They bang wheels. Julian has got past A-Lad here. And Steensprad gets past Sakabine. Putting a car between him and John. Everyone's got penalties. Jonathan then. 3.5 seconds to the good. Over TJ's got it up to 4.5 seconds. Over Reese and Joey. Jonathan's literally got a pile in fastest lap after fastest lap right now. Joey's once again stuck behind Reese. They're about the same pace and just not gaining on each other. Sorry about that. And Joey then's going to have DRS, but Reese got DRS in front of him as well. So that's going to be kind of cancelled out. Cass has DRS on Joey. Legolas has DRS. Teamsprad doesn't have DRS. Oh, we've got a car that's from around that. I think it was Hill Train. So Hill Train's coming into pit. Is that for new front wing? It is indeed. So he's had contact come around that last corner. He's lost his front wing there. As Cass and Joey then are going racing with each other right now. And Cass gets shown in the door by Joey. And Joey keeping on to his fourth. Legless now all over the back of Cass. So where's Chartman? Chartman is catching Sakabeam as well. Let's look at that battle now. That Red Bull is fired up and he's catching Sakabeam. Oh, Sakabeam's gone very wide there. And Chartman's gone straight through. He's got the DRS as well. Chartman then up to 8th place now. Sakabeam there ran extremely wide through the S's, and Chartman doesn't need to be shown an invite twice. He was straight through there. Can't give John an invitation like that and not expect him to accept that invitation. As TJ and Reese then, as who's pitted? Where is he? Wait a second. Oh, Reese has got past TJ Barnes here. Reese has got past TJ. They're 5 seconds behind Jonathan Cox right now. Jonathan leading by 5 seconds, but he's definitely going to have to pit again here. Reese, I don't think he will have to pit. I reckon these guys on the mediums will be able to stretch them to the end. Reese is in second at the moment, but he's getting... TJ Barnes isn't giving up just yet. He's on his tail. TJ there's on all softs here. He will be pitting again soon, you'd think, for his last set. As we go around the final 2 corners, Reese is going to be under pressure from TJ Barnes then on this home straight exit. Going to have DRS behind him. Reese crosses line, he's in second. TJ and Jojo got DRS, got a DRS train here going. Second down to 6, we're literally all in a line right now. And TJ Barnes just not close enough to try and move on Reese just there. These battles are all heating up here. The battle for second place at the moment is between 5 cars all battling it out. TJ's lost a bit of time to reset. Ooh, Jojo ran very deep there. And Cass and Jojo come together. There's a bit of contact between Jojo and Cass. And Cass goes round the outside of Jojo and up to 4th place goes Cassidy. So Cass getting past Jojo there. Jojo, he looked like he outbraked himself on TJ Barnes. So Cass up to 4th. TJ Barnes is in 3rd place now. Can TJ's going to have to pit soon, you'd think. As literally, after that safety car restart, it's brought all the field back together here. TJ's not pitting this lap either, he's going for it again. Gonna have the DRS here on Reese. Not going to be close enough to get a move done. It being enough of a DRS to keep Cass behind him. And Cass is looking very racy. Cass is going for TJ Barnes, and Cass gets past TJ Barnes. TJ Barnes can have the inside. Oh, they've come together. Cass has been spun. TJ Barnes has spun. Cass and TJ Barnes have come together. And Julian and Chartman there, and now right on the back of Cass. Julian is going to be going around the outside of Cass into the next turn. And he is, and that's now going to drop Cass, because Cass now got, Cass lighting up his rear end, and Chartman's got through as well. Chartman's gone up to 8th. So Cass then has dropped from 4th down to 9th. TJ Barnes managed to get the recovery back, but I do think TJ Barnes reset to track, if I'm not mistaken. TJ Barnes is into the pit now. I'm pretty sure he reset to track there. Into the pit comes TJ Barnes. And he's going to have a new front wing fitted. Cass is slowing right down here. I don't know if Cass has gone AI. Yeah, Cass has gone AI. He's not racing it here. He's Cass. Cass is going slow. He's not racing it here. There's Cass just giving up here. I think he has. What the hell is going on here? I'm pretty sure Cass is trying to... Now that was bad from Cass. Cass just literally tried to take TJ Barnes out on purpose here. I don't know. I'm quite speechless here. And also, Douglas has been disqualified. Cass slowed right down and waited for TJ Barnes, and then just tried to take him out the race. And we got a safety car, so I reckon Jonathan may pit right now. I don't know what to say there. Cass was taken out right, come together with TJ Barnes. They both spun. And then on the following lap, Cass is literally crawling around the track. He's waited for TJ Barnes to catch up with him, and has then tried to take TJ Barnes out of the race and then ram him out. Back in a sec. So sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. Cass retired, Tim's back to an F. Everyone's switched to the soft tyres for the end of the race. They've got a safety car. We're going to have a 5-lap sprint race to the end here. So Jonathan and Reese pitted, Joey pitted, Sharpman pitted, basically everyone pitted and gone on to the soft tyre here. It is literally going to be a sprint race to the end between these guys right now. So then we're back underway. Race then. Has he got enough room? No. Jonathan's managed to defend the lead here into turn 1. Saccabene's in 3rd. TJ Barnes in 4th. JJ's in 5th. Can Sharpman launch a late resurgence here? Get himself up the field. It's going to be a last minute sprint race. As Julian then looking. There's L Train and Adad had a good look at each other. They're still having a good look at Julian and Hill Train. Having a right little tussle here. And Julian gets past Hill Train here. But Hill Train trying to fight back. He's not going to be close enough. TJ's in 4th here. After nearly being taken out by Cass on purpose. Reese in 2nd. Jonathan's already pulling away from him right now. So Jonathan's got the lead. He's trying to get Reese out of that DRS range, you would say. The DRS won't be active until the following lap. He's got another lap to try and get it, and he's already pretty much got him out of the DRS range right now. Saccabine is also lost the DRS range. TJ Barnes and Joey are trying to battle it in here, and Chartman is going for Joey right now. Chartman, is he going to go for the inside? He is. Joey didn't really put up much of a defence there. Chartman down the inside. Chartman's up to 5th here. Now I'm going to switch to penalties because who's got faster? Jonathan's got faster. I'm going to switch to penalties here because this is where the race is going to be won and ended. Joey's got 15 seconds worth of penalties to deal with as well. This is going to be disastrous for his race. We all know what Joey's like with penalties. He would take the title of having the most penalties out of everyone. But I think Legless has beat him to that today. And Legless was got disqualified. So Joey's actually been beaten by someone in terms of penalties. And TJ Barnes is all over the back of Saccabine here. And McLaren's got to make itself as wide as possible if it wants to keep that 3rd place on the track. But it won't be 3rd place on the track because of the time penalties he has got. So here we go. Race has also got 3 seconds more than Jonathan, so Jonathan's lead is currently 4 seconds. And here we go then. Look at this little line of cars we've got going on here. TJ Barnes looking down the inside of Saccabine. He's not going to get it. Oh, Chartman straight into the back of Saccabine there. And now Chartman might be coming under pressure from Jojo. Look at this, what a battle that's going on here. 3 laps to go. Everyone's weaving about. Chartman's having to go defensive, and Joey's got back past Chartman. And Chapman's down to 6th, Joe's up to 5th, Sakabean's been overtaken by TJ Barnes, and TJ Barnes is up into 3rd. Now TJ Barnes has 2 laps now to try and get the gap between him and Reese down to 3 seconds, and he could. Still that 2nd place finish. Sakabean's in 4th, Joey's in 5th. 12 seconds for Sakabean, 21 seconds for Joey. That's going to drop them both right down the field, pretty much to the back. As it stands, Joey will be finishing 9th. Losing a lot of places through his penalties. When he get any more, he's got 2 laps to go, and I don't think the penalties are all over yet for Joey. Joey now going for Sakabean. He's going for the overtake on him. And he's got past him. So he's up in position. Sharkman is in 7th. He's got A-Lad. Behind him, he's just been overtaken by Julian. He will be promoted to 5th because of the penalties. If he can just keep that gap to the guys in front of him. And A-Lad is gaining on Sharkman as well. As Sharkman picked up damage here. He was looking very racy, but now he seems to be just dropping back a little bit here. Reese has no answer for Jonathan at the moment for the lead. Got a lap to go, but Reese should easily secure a 2nd place finish here. He's had a fantastic race. As that Red Bull driver for today stood in. He's had a fantastic race, but Jonathan, that last safety car, you'd think has saved Jonathan there. He would have been dropped behind Reese by about 10 seconds up for that last stint. That safety car meant that he had the opportunity to come in for the soft tyres. Reese is gaining on him here, but on the last lap, and Reese would have to overtake him and put 4 seconds onto him. There's this battle going on. Sakabean's now just being overtaken by Julian. A-Lad has got past Chartman. So Chartman's dropped down to 8th here. Chartman must have some sort of damage going on. And Hill Train's now looking very racy against Chartman. Thought about it, thought better of it there. It looked like he was going to go for the move. Fought against it in the end there. Hill Train does have a lot more penalties than Chartman. This is going to be his final finishing positions are going to be decided by time penalties, you'd say. It's Jonathan then coming through the last part of the track. The pyrotechnics going off in the stadium section as he comes around the last corner. And Joey's retired. Joey's retired. I just saw wreckage. And Joey's out. So Reese comes in. Jonathan, congratulations, Jonathan, on the win. Reese, fantastic race, mate, for 2nd. TJ Barnes is going to get 3rd. A-Lad will get 4th. Julian's going to get 5th. Chartman will get 6th. DRS Sakabean will get 7th. Oh, Hill Train's car's in pieces at the end as well. So Hill Train and Joey both out of the race in the last sector of the last lap of the last race of the season. Might have been some sort of incidents going on there. But congratulations to Jonathan. Very quick when he got onto them soft tyres. The first safety car looked like he had ruined him, but the 2nd safety car at the end saved him. And Reese will get 2nd. Fantastic drive from Reese today. Very impressed with him. And TJ will get 3rd after nearly being taken out by Cass on purpose. So thanks guys for joining in and tuning into the last race of the season for Hpr Friday Night Racing tier. I hope to see a few of you in the next season in this tier. And I'll probably see most of you in other tiers as well. So thanks for tuning in all season, guys. It's been a pleasure to watch you all season. And I look forward to seeing you and racing with you guys next year. Take care.
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, good. I think it does go